Hello, good morning. This is grammar person, and today I'm talking of different types of grammars. And the first chapter is about causative verbs. And grammars can be of all levels. It can be used to all plus two, class 10, and even other levels, bachelor and others. And causative verbs. What is causative verb? Causative verbs are those verbs which cause others to work. अरूलाई काम लगाउने verb, causative verb भनेको. These verbs are used to make other people work. Causative verb ले अरूलाई काम गर्न लगाइदिन्छ. The causative verbs are have, get, make. These are the causative verbs. Have, get, make like causative verb भन्छ. Make equals to make, makes, will make, is making, has made, and then plus base form of the verb जसलाई V1 भनिन्छ or an object यसो गरिन्छ. Make को causative verb को structure make, makes, will make, is making, has made or verb 1 र object हुन्छ. Gets को causative verb gets or get, will get, is getting, has got plus somebody and then plus 2 and then V1 and object यस्तो हुन्छ. Has को causative verb has, have, had, will have, is having, has, had, V1 and object. That is the three forms of causative verbs. Make equals to subject make and then V1 and then agent and then again agent and plus B1. Example यस्तो छ एक make को के हुन्छ भन्दा subject राख्ने make राख्ने अनि agent आयो भने V1 गर्ने. My teacher made me apologize for what I said. Made भनेको past हो. My teacher is subject. Made is past. अनिखेर me apologize भनेको V1 and me चाहिँ agent हो. अनिखेर for what I said यसरी apologize V1 हुन्छ सधैँ make को पछाडि. Did somebody make you wear that ugly hat? Did is past. Somebody is there. Make bho. You. Where is V1? Make को पछाडि is V1. That ugly hat. Some made her children do their homework. She made her children do her homework. Made wo make को past form. Her children agent wo do their homework. Do V1 भो. यहाँ अर्को do हुँदैन. Do V1. Always V1. Not to get to. Not others. अरू गर्न सकिँदैन. Do not make me tell a lie. Do not negative make me is agent tell a lie V1. To tell a lie हुँदैन. The teacher made the students stay after class. Teacher subject made is past form of make. The students agent stay is V1. सधैँ V1 हुन्छ माथिको structure अनुसार. Subject make agent V1. This is the structure. सधैँ subject अनि make भनेको made पनि हो, has made पनि हो, is making पनि हो, will made पनि हो, right? Will have made पनि हो, V1, right? And then agent आउने बित्तिकै when there is agent and then stay after class. This is the idea. The principal made Ram. Principal made. This is principal is subject. Made is a verb of make. And Ram is agent. Repair is V1. The damage of troubles. This is one causative verb of make. Examples, right? And another one. When make is used in passive voice, जब make लाई passive मा प्रयोग गरिन्छ, then to is used. When make is in active voice, always there is bare infinitive. Bare to, without to we use to बिना प्रयोग गरिन्छ तर passive मा चाहिँ to भनिन्छ. Example, the students were made to stay after class by the teacher. By पनि आयो passive. Were be verb को पछाडि made हो भने that is passive. And then to अघि to थिएन त्यहाँ. Students made stay. मतलब teachers made students stay हुन्छ. But here students were made to stay. When there is passive and we use compulsorily to. Otherwise, there is no to when there is agent with make. Make-सँग जब causative verb causative verb means to make others to work or like काम लगाउने बेला. We never use to with if it is not passive. But if it is passive हो भने we always make we use to with make. Next causative verb is get. अर्को चाहिँ causative verb get भनिन्छ. Subject get and then plus agent and to and be1. जब यो get सँग चाहिँ to हुन्छ. Make सँग there is no to with agent अनि only passive मा मात्रै to were made तर get सँग चाहिँ there is to. She got her son to buy. Got her son छोरालाई लगाइन् के गर्ने to buy a cheap dress सस्तो कपडा किन्न लगाइन्. And got भनेको get past form of get. And then her son is agent to buy our to भन्यो. But where there was make को प्रयोग गर्दा there was no to. Now there is to buy a cheap dress. How can parents get their children to read more? How can parents how question marks मात्र हो यहाँ there should be question marks there is question marks is missed parents get and then their children agent to read more see there this is the passive form there must be question marks in this sentence and question marks is missed the health workers are trying to get are trying to get को पछाडि trying to get people to stop smoking. Get ko pasadi people is agent and then to stop smoking. According to the subject structure of the first one, when there is agent, people is agent, get is a causative verb, and then are trying that is other. And then there is to after agent, and then stop is be1 and smoking. This is how the second causative form of the verb get is used. Now third one, have. Have equals to, this is causative verb again, subject and then have, agent and be1. यहाँ पनि make को जस्तै. There is when there is agent and there is be1. Ram had his nurse take the patient's temperature. रामले नर्सलाई उसको नर्सलाई take the patient's को temperature लिन लगाए. See, his nurse Ram is a subject had his nurse is k have is causative verb his nurse is agent and then take means be1 without to the patient's temperature. I had the mechanic check. See, I subject had is past form of have the mechanic is agent and check. See, this is be1 the brakes. She had her children. Her children is subject. Sorry, agent. Had is a main. This is causative verb. Cook. This is be1. When there is a agent and then be1. Without to dinner for her. Okay. I had my brother hang the wallpaper. Had causative verb past form of have. My brother is agent. Hang is be1 the wallpaper. This is how these three verbs are used. Agent, okay, causative verb. Get, have, and make, right? And when there is a agent with have, there is no to. When there is get causative verb and then agent, there is always to. When there is passive with make and then there is to. When there is active with make, there is always no just a k to infinitive is used, right? I had the mechanic check my brakes. See, subject, have, object, and past participle. Another one. I had my chair cut last Sunday, right? Here cut last Sunday. Had and my hair is okay. Another one, object now. And then see, this is a different structure now. Subject, have, and if there comes object, right? And at that time we use past participle. See, I had my hair, and then there is no agent, there is object. My hair, and this is okay, my hair, this is object, and then what is past participle last week. She had her car washed. Now this is object. When there is object with have, there is past participle. When there is agent and similar with make. Agent छ भने make को जस्तै, object छ भने अनिखेर ठ्याक्कै past participle, right? She had the car washed. Car धुन लगाइन् at the weekend. Ram had her house painted. See, Ram is subject, had is a K, past form of have, and then her house is a K. See, object and painted. That is another form. If there is object and then with her. Our gate सँग पनि if there is object with her. If there is object with have, causative verb, there is with her. Right? If there is agent with have in causative verb, V1. No okay to like make को जस्तै V1 हुने. If there is get with causative get an agent, there is to. If there is with causative verb get सँग object भयो भने past participle. See the structure. Subject and then get. Get means got, gets, and then okay, object and past participle. I must get. I is subject, must, right? Get, and then my eyes object, tested, past participle. मेरो आँखालाई चेक गराइनु पर्छ. Somebody does. She got her room clean yesterday. अरूलाई कोठा सफा गर्न लगाइन्. Past form is got. Get, okay, past form of get is got. They will get their work completed soon. Will get, will, future. Get. Their work is a object. Completed is past participle. Again, soon. He gets his letter typed neatly. He is subject, gets. This is a causative verb. And then present form. His letter. This is object. When there is object and there is verb is past participle. And then this is typed neatly. यसरी प्रयोग गरिन्छ. That is object हुने बित्तिकै with her, get र have मा. Agent हुने बित्तिकै get को पछाडि to. अनि agent हुँदा make सँग V1. Agent हुँदा have सँग V1, right? Object हुँदा have सँग with her. अनि object हुँदा get सँग with her. अनि make मा passive हुँदा to. These are the ideas. Now, this is the example. Kumar got the jacket. What? The jacket is object. Washed. Who has got all this? Right? And then see without my pension. There is use that all this. Okay, I use the verb. Now, let's see. After father made me. What do you write? This is not passive. Okay, was the ladder. I have to get my TV set. What do you write? Past participle. Repair. We should get people. Get is causative verb. People is object. And then planted some trees in their own areas. This is past participle. All right. Another one. Why are you making these children? Right. Make. And then this is making. These children is object. All right. And then we make. There is object on the benches. Why are you making the children stand on the benches? There is nothing. We use that one. These are the example of the causative verb. And this is how you can learn how to use causative verb. Get, make, and then see others just have. Causative verb means to make people work. All right. This is how we use the causative verb in grammar. And three forms have, get, and then make. Make with agent, only bare infinitive. We use no to. Make in passive voice. With passive voice, we use to. Get with agent, we use only just bare infinitive. To get with agent, we use to. And then get with object, we use past participle. Have with agent, we use V1, just like make. And then say have with object, we use past participle. Get with object, we use past participle. These are the three different forms of making using causative verb. Thank you. You can learn many ideas from causative verb with the example and the slides, structures, and whatever I have said Perhaps I have even used Nepali language for the Nepali readers. It is for all the just learners who need to learn grammar of